Ipapatay naman nun. Hello?
Hello.
Good evening, Sally.
Good evening,
Do you have your...
Joseph.
Yeah.
Jake.
Yes, good evening. Oh, so do you have your dinner?
Yes, I
That's
have.
great. It is a good news for me that you're my regular student.
Yes.
Okay, so now let's go to our book.
Okay.
Okay, so here let us read page, what is this? Page 12 on number 8. Oh, we're already done with that. Okay, how about number 9? Can you read it?
Um, a woman always remembered where and when she got married. A man sometimes forgot.
Okay, what can you say about this? I hate this. Is it true? Do you agree with this?
Yes, because
Because
men usually forgot everything.
yes, they usually forgot everything. Why do you think so? They usually forgot about the things about their memorable dates
About
for their lovers.
um, they usually forgot everything about the marriage.
Why do you think so?
Um, I think the
You think?
I think the men.
The men don't take it seriously?
No, no, no. I think the men. The,
The you think the men are
are
not good in memorization?
um I I think the men are re- I think the men are
Forgetful?
no. I think the men usually focus on their jobs and focus
Okay.
on their jobs
Is that
and
all? And
they don't and they think they don't need to
and they think
they don't
they don't know.
they they don't need to give any present or have a romantic date with their wife.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm Sally. Can you repeat it? They don't need to give any.
Give
Okay, give
or have
or have
romantic
Romantic date
with their wife.
okay with their wife. So this is your answer. Thank you very much, Sally. Yes, because they usually forget everything about marriage. And I think the men are usually focused on their jobs and they think they don't need to give any gifts. If you will use any, then the noun after that must be plural, okay? Any gifts. Okay. To give any gifts or romantic date with their wives. So I think we must use wives. Why? Because as you can see, you use they, right? They. So we are going to use instead of singular, we are going to use wives, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So wives is the plural form for wife. Yes, this is correct. But if you are going to use, for example, man only, singular. But since you use a plural here, then you will also use plural here. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, that's great. I will remove this one. Okay. So how about number 10? Can you read it?
A woman's ideal man is one clever enough to make money and foolish enough to spend it on her.
Okay. So, do you agree with this saying?
Yes.
Yes. Why do you think so? And what can you...
Okay. All we all women want to all women all, want to all women like yes, all women like the men who are rich and who are rich and
Is this arranged? Am I right?
who is rich
Okay, who is rich?
and is willing to treat
To greet?
her nice. Hmm. I think the woman will be proud. I think the woman will be proud of herself if there is a man who if there is a rich man spend money on her.
Okay, so is this correct? Can you read it? Can you read your answer, Sally?
Yes. Yes, a woman likes the man who a woman like the man who is rich and is willing to treat her nice. I think the woman will be proud of herself if there is a rich man spend money on her.
Okay. So, as you can see here, yes, all women likes the man who is rich. So, yes, this is correct. But if you are going to make it more shorter, I will remove this. Or you can say rich man, okay? Instead of saying who is rich, then you will only add rich man, okay? So, describing the man who is rich. Got it?
Yes.
Okay, that's great. So, yes, all women likes Richmond. Who is willing to treat her nice? Who is willing to treat her nice? I think the women will be proud of herself. Of, okay? Of. We are going to put of. Okay, can you read it? Can you read this word?
Okay. Mm. Yes. All women like the man who is rich and is willing to treat her nice. Oh, yes, all women like the rich man who is willing to treat her nice.
Okay.
A woman will be proud of herself if there is a rich man spend much money on her.
Okay, yes, very good. So, can you please read this word? This word OF.
Oh,
Okay. That is read as you can see, this is spelled as OF, so it would be sounds like of, but the real pronunciation for that is of. Okay? Yes, of. As in V, yes, violin. Yes. And this word is off, okay? With double F, turn off the light. That is read as off, okay?
oh.
Got it? Okay, so remember that. So now I think we are already done with this book. And I will just, is it okay if I will end the call? Hello, Sally. Do you already receive the Unit 11 book?
Yes.
Okay, so please open it on page 3.
Okay. Yes. Here.
Okay, so can you please read the title?
House.
Yes, health. Okay. First, please read the first paragraph until effectively. Thank you.
People say that health is the most important thing in life, but it seems to have the least significance in their actual lives. We see many people in modern society undermining their health through lack of exercise and having unbalanced diets. Alcohol, smoking, and junk food also aggravate this phenomenon. Another new factor adding to many people's health problems is stress. Experts said we can avoid stress as long as we live in this ever-changing world. So, what counts is not how to avoid it, but how to reduce it and cope with it efficient, e- e- effectively.
Okay, so now Let us check your pronunciation. Can you please read this word? This word, significance.
Significance.
Okay. That word, you read it right, but the stress must be on the second syllable, okay? That is read as significance. The post must be on the second syllable. Can you do it?
Significant.
Yes, very good. How about the word, this one?
Well, I can see the undermining.
Okay, you know what is the meaning of undermining?
No.
Okay, when we say undermining, it means to weaken. Okay, weaken their health, to become weak.
Weak.
Okay, that is undermining. Okay, to become weak.
Weak.
Yes. How about the word, this one?
Phenomenon.
You know what is that?
It's like the condition.
Yes, exactly. That is a state or condition. Okay. So how about the word? Where's this one?
Experts.
Yes, experts.
Experts.
Yes. So I have a tip for you, Miss Sally. If you are reading English word, then you must give emphasis or give importance to the first and last sound of each word. For example, experts. So the first sound must be E, right? Eh. A and T and S. The last sound is S. So you make it more important or make it more, it is more clear. Experts.
Experts.
Yes, that's better. Okay. How about the word, this one?
Effectively.
Yes. The second syllable, the stress must be on the second syllable. Effectively.
Effectively.
Yes. So if you see a long word, English word, then I think most of them are stressed on the second syllable, okay? Just like significance, effectively. Okay? So how about this word?
Aggravate.
You know what is can you say aggravate?
Aggravate.
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 Okay, so that word is read as this one. You know what is that? You know what is aggravate?
It means I forgot it.
Okay, it's okay. So when we say aggravate, it means like to worsen. Okay, to make it worse. When we say aggravate. So as you can see in the sentence, alcohol, smoking, and junk food are also aggravate this phenomenon. Can you read it again, this word?
Phenomenon.
Okay, so remember that if you are reading an English word with PH, whether it is on the beginning, or is it in middle, or it is on the last, this PH is read as F, right?
Yes.
Okay, so PH is read as F. Okay, so that is for English word. So now let's move on to where is that? Okay. We are going to make a sentence using the word aggravate. Can you make a sentence out of aggravate?
Aggravate.
Yes. Any topics?
Okay.
Using the word aggravate.
The economy recession.
The economy recession. This one.
Yes.
Okay.
Aggravate the decrease of birth rate.
Oh, I'm sorry. The economy recession aggravate
The decreasing, the decrease.
and the decrease.
No.
Oh,
Aggress the decrease of
I'm sorry. Can you say it again? I cannot follow you. The economy recession,
aggravate the
the
decrease of the birth rate.
the of the
Birth rate.
uh, can you write it? I'm sorry, I cannot. Burst? This one?
No, birth. Baby birth. Birthday's birth.
First?
No, birthday.
Can you write it? I'm sorry, Sally.
The rate of
Okay, rate of
birth.
the birth. Okay. The rate of the birth. Okay, so thank you very much, Sally. The economy recession aggravate. So instead of saying aggravate, because aggravate is a verb, so we are going to add s, right?
Okay.
Because your noun is singular, the economy recession. Okay, economy recession. Okay. This is only one, so we are going to also use singular verb aggravates the decrease of the rate of birth. Okay, perfect. So thank you very much. So now let's move on to second paragraph. On the other hand,
On the other hand, modern medical researchers still suspect our genes have considerable control over our destiny. This means our health is still in the hands of God. However, that doesn't necessarily mean we can't do anything about our bodies. Rather, we should continue to stay fit by temperate living, no smoking, moderate drinking, nutritional diet, and adequate exercise.
okay,
That way, to some extent, we can make up for the genetically undesirable aspects in our physical, physically.
yes, Physicality. Can you say it? Yes, okay. Okay, can you read the word, this one?
Researchers.
Yes. Can you say researchers?
Researchers.
Okay, that's perfect. How about this word? You know what is this one?
Temperate.
Yes. So that is spelled as temperate, but those Native American speaker uh, read it as temp, temp, temperate, temperate.
Temperate.
Only two syllables. They read it as temperate. Okay.
Temperate.
Yes. So you know what does it mean? Temperate?
But
You know what is the meaning of temperate? Temperate living.
it's appropriate.
Other word for that is moderate. Okay, moderate. Yes. So now let's go about this one.
Mm, genetically.
Yes, you're right. The second syllable we will put there the stressed. Genetically.
Genetically.
Okay, that's perfect. So this word, can you read it?
Physicality.
Yes, it is read as physicality.
Physicality.
Okay, very good. So, you know what does it mean? The genetically? You know what does it mean?
No. Some kind of hair makeup for the concealer. Mm,
You know what is genetic? From the root word genetic?
this is from it is a adverb of gene
Yes, you're right. The root word for that is gene.
and the meaning is
That means heredity. You know what is heredity? It talks about you inherit it from family. Inherit from family. Okay? Do you get it now? Or okay. So don't worry, I will translate it in Mandarin for you to understand it clearly. Okay, this is how you can you see it? That is heredity or genetically. Okay, so now let's move on. Oh, before we move on to the comprehension, let's go back to the first paragraph. Okay, what can you say about the first paragraph? What does it talks about?
and it suggests
It's
it
it talks about
it talks about
talks about health, right?
The house problem.
Okay, health
Are
problem.
house problem in the modern society.
Okay. So what do you think are those problems? Can you tell me what are those problems in the modern society?
The problem are mm, the people. Uh, uh, the problem are people is lack of exercise and having unbalanced diets. Mm, the problems are people like having unbalanced diets and and
And
mm, eating or drinking
or drinking
the alcohol and junk food. Mm, also, they are uh, also they are
also they are
busy at work or under stress.
okay. Is this right? Also they are busy at work or under stress.
Yeah.
Okay. So thank you very much, Sally. So now let's check your first question. It talks about we can say it talks about the health problems. We are going to add s because there are lots of right? Problems in the modern society. Okay, that's a big correct. And the problem or the people, lack of exercise. And having unbalanced diets. The problem are the people. The problem are people is you can also add here main, okay? The main problem are the people. You can also add here the people who I'm sorry, who is luck? Whose? Oh, instead of saying who is, you can say whose, okay? Whose.
Okay.
Whose lack of exercise and having unbalanced diets and eating or drinking alcohol and junk food. So you can put the junk food here at eating, yes, and or drinking alcohol. So we are going to remove the and here. So as you can see, Sally, we have a lot of and. This is another and, this is another and another and, right? So we are going to remove this one and put a comma here. Okay. And so now the main problem are the people whose lack of exercise, having unbalanced diets, and eating junk food or drinking alcohol. Okay, so we have only one N. Is that better?
Yes.
Okay. So now, I remember, Sally, that if you are making a sentences, you can also, instead of saying and, you can also say, furthermore, additionally, or in addition.
Okay.
Okay. Or you can also say, moreover, right? So instead of saying and, or we can also say then also, yes, this is right. Also, they are busy at work or under stress. Okay. So now let's move on to letter, I mean the second paragraph. Okay, what can you say about the second paragraph?
Mm, um, in the second paragraph,
Yes.
it talks about um, our genes are controlled,
Can you say it again? And
and
it focuses about our genes and
it's it focuses about our genes are controlled.
our control.
No. It's about our genes are controlled.
Okay, are controlled. This one.
Yes, controlled by the destiny.
Okay.
It means we cannot. It means we cannot change. We cannot change our genes.
We cannot change.
We can change
Change.
our genes. The the only thing we can do is to
Is to.
stay fit by temperate living.
Okay. Temperate living. Is this correct?
Yes.
Okay. So you said that it focus about our genes. So instead of saying focus, because it is only one paragraph, so you will add s, right? It focuses about our genes that are controlled. You can also add here about our genes that are controlled by the destiny. Or you can remove the da by the destiny. You can also remove this one by destiny. Okay? It means we cannot, this is right, because you use it and you use means, you're right. We cannot change our genes. The only thing that we can do is to stay fit by temperate living. Okay, perfect. So now let's move on to the comprehension. Can you read number 1 question?
But expresses a contradiction. What two things are being opposed in the first sentence?
Okay. On the first sentence. This is the first sentence. People say that health is most important thing, but can you read the but?
But it seems to have the least significance in their actual lives.
Okay, what can you say about this one? The first, it is said that it is most important thing in life, but the second one, but seems to have the least significance in their actual lives. Okay, what can you say about that?
The two things are being opposed.
What are the two things? Can you give me the first thing?
The first thing is life,
Yes, life.
and the second is their actual life.
Yes, actual lives. This is the first thing is actual life, which is what is the important in their life.
Health.
Yes, health is important. Okay, how about letter B? How about in the actual lives?
Health is not important.
Okay, health is not important. Or it has a lesser importance. Lesser importance. It is not actually not important, but lesser importance. It have a lesser importance, okay? Okay. So now let's move on to number 3. Can you read the question?
Number 2.
Yep.
What are the 5 things mentioned that are bad for our health?
Okay, what are the 5 things that was mentioned? Can you give me the 5? What is the first thing?
Lack of exercise,
How about number 2?
having unbalanced diets,
Okay, unbalanced diet. Number 3,
alcohol,
alcohol. Drinking alcohol.
alcohol,
How about number 4?
smoking,
Yes, smoking. How about the last one?
junk food.
Okay, junk foods. Okay, so I'm going to ask you, Sally, what can you choose your bad habit here? At least 2. Are you lack of exercise, or are you having a unbalanced diet, or are you drinking alcohol, or are you smoking or eating junk foods? Give me at least 2.
I eating junk foods.
Okay, you say I eating junk foods. So instead of saying I eating, you can say I am, okay?
Eating junk food.
Yeah.
I eat junk foods.
Or yes, or I eat here. I eat junk foods. Okay. So now, my question is, why did you not put S here? since I is singular? Can you tell me why?
I
I.
I
Yes, because I. What do you think? Do you have any idea?
um
Why do we not add s and eats? Because it is on the rules, right? If it is singular, so the verb must be also singular, and the verb that is singular have s.
yes, but
What do you think? Why do you think it is correct? What is the rule for that? Do you know what is the rule?
yes, I know the rules.
Okay, can you tell me?
I am
I.
a third person.
Oh,
You
can you?
mean I and you at
I and you. Yes, you're right. I and you are what?
are
Are.
using plural?
Yes. You're right. I and you are using plural, or in short, I and you are special pronouns. So that's why we use a plural form with them. For example, you have. So instead of saying has, because you is a singular, right? So instead of saying you has, we are going to use have because you is a special pronoun. You have an apple. Okay, remember that? I and you is a special pronoun.
Yes.
Okay, so now let's go back here. Can you tell me number two? Bad habits that you do in your health?
Mm, unbalanced diet.
Oh, what kind of unbalanced diet?